a mix for the shampoo. My ex-boss telling me, okay, this shampoo, right, you have to mix it 20 parts of water. What happens after that is the pet doesn't feel very clean. We were told to just spray the cologne more generously post-groom.
So I told the pet owner, this is quite serious. So I field test and the pet owner asked like, oh, how much would that be? Pet owner just felt like I was trying to like sell them the test.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of All Facts, No Filters, where we dive into different industries and speak to professionals so we can find out a little bit more about what actually goes on behind the scenes. Now today, if you are a pet owner, this episode is going to be so important because I'm a pet owner myself. So today we have two very important people who are very integral in our pets' lives. We have Desmond, who is a pet groomer, as well as Dr. Chow, who is a veterinarian. So I will leave you guys to do your self-introduction. Let's go.
Okay, hi, my name is Desmond. I'm 37 this year.
Okay.
I'm a pet groomer and I work at Bubbly Pets and Hey Good Cat.
I hope you're on Singles Inferno now, got age introduction also. Okay, fantastic. What about you, Dr. Chow?
Dr. Chow, I'm 36. I work at Alice Vet.
Okay, you work at Alice Vet. So what actually gave you the inspiration or motivation to want to become a vet?
Actually, there's no inspiring story here.
Okay.
What happened was after my A-levels, my results were not good enough.
Okay.
So when I applied for vet school, I got rejected.
Oh.
So I just spent the next few years trying to prove them wrong and trying to get into vet school. That's why I applied.
Congratulations!
Yeah, so I'm here.
Good job.
Wait,
Haters gotta be haters.
haters gonna be haters, but you made it though.
Oh, yeah,
Now
okay.
you're now officially a vet. Okay, what about you, Desmond? How did you think of becoming a groomer?
Yeah, so for me, it was my first dog. About 16 years ago, I adopted him. I brought him for his first grooming session.
Okay.
And I remember the pet store, the grooming space allocated was just a little room at the back. And I remember we were asking the groomer or the store owner, we're not sure who she was, some questions about the grooming, how it would go, what we're going to do.
Right.
We didn't get really good answers. And after the grooming was done, he looked visibly distressed.
Oh, no.
And he didn't eat and drink for the whole day. At that time, I was also studying uni, so I had some spare time. So I thought I could learn how to groom pets professionally. I can groom him. I can also go out to a pet store to work. And that was my first step into becoming a pet groomer.
How much did it cost for you to go through grooming school? And how much are you, say, earning at this point in time? Or can you really make like a proper like livelihood and revenue?
A full professional course costed about $2,000.
Oh, okay. And how
Yeah.
long is the course?
The course was about 6 months long.
I see. Okay.
And actually, within a year or two, we can kind of cover back that investment.
Okay.
Yeah. Talking about full time, take away about 1.5K onwards.
Okay.
And then as you become a groomer, you're able to perform grooming services independently.
Okay.
You will start to get like 2,000 onward. In my experience, I've heard of some groomers getting up to $4,000 or $5,000.
Wow.
But that would include other responsibilities like manning the studio, taking care of the customers, maybe some educating and leading the other colleagues as well.
What about you, Dr. Chow? Like, getting into, obviously becoming a veterinarian is not that straightforward. How many years of school is it?
I did 6 years.
You did 6 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it is all 6 years.
Okay. And how does it go? So when you enter, until you come out, like how much do you have to pay?
$500,000. Yeah. So for something to prove someone wrong, I spent a lot of money to prove
Wow, I have so much respect for that, man, honestly. It takes a lot to be able to say that, so respect to that. And how much will you say you can make out of being like a professional vet?
When I graduated 2015, my salary was 3,800.
For a start.
Yeah, for a start.
Okay,
and
okay.
then as a vet, it will plateau around nowadays with inflation, I think 9,000 to 10,000 a month.
Right.
Yeah.
$500,000 though, I don't have that to become a vet. Luckily, I didn't become a vet. Okay, we're going to go into the next part of the conversation, which is basically the little fact board that I have for you. I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and then you're going to kind of Picasso your answer onto the fact board. I know it's a very small space. You can draw pictures, you can write point form, and then we'll try to dissect that after that, okay? So the very first question that I have got for you is, what is actually the most difficult part about your job? Is it the pets, or was it the people, like the owners? Okay, if you're ready, you can pick up the fact board and then you can start drawing. Let's go. And, All right, you guys ready? Let's go. Wow. Okay, I'll let Desmond go first because I feel like his story is maybe not as intense as yours. We start slow, okay?
I don't feel like most prioritize looks over well-being.
Okay.
In fact, most care about the pet's well-being
Yeah,
and
yeah, for
care
sure.
over looks. But there are some that prioritize the looks over well-being. So there was one time this pet guardian brought his dog for grooming. We found that there were a lot of tangles and mats in the coat. So usually for those situations, we would recommend for the pet to be shaved,
Right, yeah.
as it's the most safe, humane way. But the guardian was not accepting of that suggestion.
Right, 'cause
because
they
he
didn't
was
want-
saying like, yeah, he said the pet doesn't look good after the shave.
Right.
Yeah, so we have to kind of negotiate for like a good 30 minutes. So at the end, he called the person that recommended him, and the person told him to just
Go with professional
go
advice.
with the professional advice. Let
Yeah.
us do what we need to do.
This is a completely different conversation, but like, oh my gosh, you know, when you recommend someone and they end up being so difficult, it's like... okay, Dr. Chow, let's go into your singular stick figure. This is very abstract art.
Like all good things in life, we humans screw it up lah. So
Oh, that's true.
a lot of vets join this industry because they like animals, but then they realize they need to deal with humans.
Right.
I saw a dog that's quite sick. He was vomiting, he was having diarrhea, he wasn't eating well. So I checked the dog. Now I told the pet owner, this is quite serious. We need to find out more. So I filled tests, and the pet owner asked like, how much would that be? Then the whole conversation flipped. Like the pet owner just felt like I was trying to like sell them the tests. And the tricky part is it has been 9 years. It still can be a common occurrence. I just become better at coping with that situation. Part of it is also to learn and realize that I can only do my part. Like I don't take offense.
Actually, it's so important, yeah, because you obviously are trying your best to advocate for your patient, like you said, you know, the pets who obviously can't really speak for themselves. And then there's this like, you know, human conversation going on. Imagine the cat just lying there, it's just like,
Yeah.
just give me the medication.
I'm like vomiting. I'm like,
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, I'm already like dying, guys. Like, just give me the antibiotics or something, right? Let's talk a bit about money. Because when it comes to, say, medical care, you know, obviously the medical industry is a very lucrative one for many different reasons. And I'm sure, you know, for animals, it's quite similar as well. Grooming can, you know, go upwards to like close to like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And for vet care as well, depending on, say, the clinic that you go to, the care that they have, it can be quite costly. So I want to know, do you guys know of anyone in your industry cutting corners to save money? Okay, think about it. And then you can pick up your fact board, and then we're gonna expose the truth. No, I guess.
All right.
Let's go. Ta-da. Okay, ready? Let's go. Alrighty, let's go. What does actionable information with a question mark mean?
part of it is like, let's say if a patient comes in, the patient is unwell, if there's so many tests we can do, and then you talk about the ethics of things and talk about cost of medicine. Part of it is also because of how advanced things are nowadays. There's like infinitely more types of tests we can do.
Right.
And recently, I have a patient come in and for second opinion, and the patient had cancer, and they wanted to find what more they can do. And this is a very tricky scenario where I told them, unfortunately, after combing through the medical records from the other clinic, it most likely is end stage. And then to be very realistic, based on like the current medical advancements, is most likely there's no cure.
Right.
There's more palliative care. How can we look after the patient?
Right.
But the next part is then the human side of the equation, whether the pet owner can accept the outcome.
Okay.
And then they'll be like, oh, I heard about this, can I do this? Can I heard about this, can I do this?
Right.
And the next part, sometimes I'll ask them, even if we do this and this, is there any actionable information? Like, will it change things?
Yeah.
Yes, we can do it for them so they have a...
We can do it for your peace of mind,
Yes.
but it's not going to do anything for the patient.
And in that case, if they still want to proceed, then it's like informed decision.
Okay, okay.
But I guess then what I'm trying to say, the other side is then the pet owner can ask the vet, will there be any actionable information?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
that's a good question to ask.
Yeah.
So pet owners, next time a vet asks you to do like multiple tests, the question is, are there any actionable information? What about you, Desmond? What is 1/20?
Yeah, this 1/20 is actually a mix for the shampoo. Yeah, I remember it so vividly because I remember my ex-boss telling me, okay, this shampoo, right, you have to mix it 20 parts of water.
What?
Yeah. Essentially, I was told to like dilute it to the most, so it ends up becoming not too soapy also.
Right, okay.
What happens after that is the pet doesn't feel very, very clean. We were told to just spray the cologne more generously post-groom. And also, when it comes to putting profits over like everything else,
Yeah.
what we see sometimes is cramping the space
Yeah.
with as many grooming tables as we can, as many cages as we can,
Okay.
so that you can maximize the space use
Got it.
and get the most out of it. But what should actually be considered is how the animal feel in that environment. How does it help the groomers work well with the animal as well?
How do I know that Charlie's getting the right amount of shampoo? Now I'm so concerned. That's the only thing that's in my head. I can't ask him. He's not gonna tell me.
So you have to go somewhere where you can see what happens.
No, but even if they pour the shampoo, I won't know if it's diluted. You know what I
You can
mean?
see it's so watery.
It's supposed to be foamy, right?
It's supposed to be foamy, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, thank you for sharing those biz insights with us. Very, very interesting stuff. I never thought about that shampoo situation. But now we're going to go into the next part of the conversation, which I usually don't know much about. It's called jobs tryout. So what am I supposed to do today?
So we're gonna put you through a test.
Which I'm going to fail because I'm not a groomer, but okay.
Yeah, where you'll try and do some grooming procedures for a cat.
For a cat.
Yes, right.
Right.
Yeah, and then we can see with what you're doing how you could do it better.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
So today you'll be doing paw cleaning,
Oh no.
which are commonly required of cats to upkeep their physical well-being.
Okay.
So we have some pet wipes over here. So we have two cat models here.
Oh,
For this ginger cat, it will be like a more straightforward, easygoing,
oh he's easy
amicable
going.
cat.
Oh, you're so cute.
And then for this cat over here,
Oh.
he's a little bit more anxious and stressed.
Hi,
So you
Charlie.
can see how you can manage that.
Okay.
So maybe for you, you can just show us how you would approach and
Oh, how
do
will
this
approach?
process with what you know. I think sometimes that alone might freak the cat out already.
Then
So
even better.
let's see how you
Sleep.
can do that. Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna clean your paws. So cute, right? So nice, right? Now it's clean. Okay, then we do this. Very good. I give you more treat. Okay, now we're actually gonna do the other side, okay? How to do this? Okay, flip.
MMA.
That's quite hard actually.
That was like a slam dunk
Yeah,
situation.
slam.
Okay, now we clean your paws. You like? Oh, so good, right? Okay, so you can cuddle.
Yeah, that's really nice. I think for me, what I can see is that you're doing a very thorough job. So every paw you actually go into the details of cleaning the little areas. But the reality is, not all cats are like
Oh
this
yeah,
cat.
absolutely not.
Mm.
Even my cat's not like that.
So we're going to have a more challenging situation for you where we might share how this cat is going to react, and then you can show us how you manage the situation and
Okay.
complete the process.
Okay, you're so handsome.
So I guess sometimes the cats, yeah, straight away you could tell when their ears pointing sideways, right?
Oh, they're
And
like
then-
airplanes.
Yeah, they look like they're
airplane
not
ears.
this, and then they try to start looking at your hand. Don't see that reacting. yeah.
I actually have a
I
cat
surprise
client
them, yeah.
that do what you do to their cat like this.
Okay, now we clean your paws, okay? Good job.
So the cat might start to struggle now and move his legs around, signaling that he doesn't want his paws to be touched.
Okay.
What can you do?
So what can I do?
Yeah, what can you do?
Like-
Start struggling.
I'll put him down and say,
Put him down, saying here.
then give him more food. Oh
Okay.
no, so cute, so yummy. See, every paw I clean, you get mum.
Yeah, really good. What I observed that was nice was when the cat was starting to struggle, you actually listened and adjusted
down.
accordingly, put him down, and then you also know what works best for him. We'd have to kind of like see what works for the individual animal and
But this is obviously
adjust
very
it
different from
accordingly.
real life.
Yeah.
Mm,
Sometimes having
definitely.
a towel helps also.
Do they feel more secure?
Sometimes they like it like the burrito wrap.
Oh, so cute. I've seen those. Yeah.
So they find it better.
Burrito.
So at the end of the day, just having different tools and tricks because each cat is different.
Right.
Then after a while, you will know what suits your cat.
You won't need to force them through any procedures.
I'm gonna wrap my cat in a burrito when I get back.
Yeah. Should
I don't think he'll be very pleased. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. That was very fun.
Good job, actually.
I don't think I could be like a groomer, but I will send him to you. So we've come towards the end of the episode, and this is the part where I like to ask my guests some concluding questions. And basically, what are the 3 best things that you love about your industry? Because obviously, we've dished a bit of dirt on it, but you guys are still in it, and you obviously are still very passionate and in love with it. And perhaps one mistake that you might have made along the way that you feel like, it's a lesson you'll always remember.
I'm in a very privileged position where every day I can wake up and have an opportunity to make a difference. I think I feel very blessed with that, and to be able to do something that I have learned to love. I may not love it at the beginning, but I have learned to love what I do now. And also every day I have an opportunity to improve or perfect my craft, which is surgery.
That's fantastic. And what about you, Desmond? 3 favorite things?
Yeah, I think similar to Dr. Chow, being able to work with animals closely every day at work is something that is one of my favorite parts. And also for me, being able to establish or re-establish the kind of positive relationship pets can have towards grooming is something that I value a lot.
Yeah.
Last but not least is being able to run this little business together with my wife, as well as work with a team of passionate individuals who also like to stand up for the animal
that's
well-being
really
and
nice.
rights. Yeah.
I want to clean my wife also. So I also remember my wife.
That's right.
Otherwise I'll be in trouble.
Please remember to put this part in, okay? It's very important. If not, at night he might not be able to sleep on the same day, okay? Okay, one mistake that you think you might have made along the way?
In the veterinary industry, there's a saying where we remember our failures more than our successes. So actually, carry a keychain of a metal plate. It's actually in my bag, where I was once doing a surgery for a broken leg, a kitten, 2-month-old kitten. And as I was drilling the bone, because it was so badly fractured, the bone just becomes even fractured. So
Oh my gosh.
So it went from 3 pieces to like 5, and then so I started drilling from 6, and then essentially I have to change the surgery. And then the metal plate I couldn't use anymore. So I thought I couldn't use it for any other patient because I bent it to fit the bone. So now I use it as a keychain to remind me that to stay humble, and every day is a challenge, and to always do my best.
What about you, Desmond?
Not being able to, earlier on in my work, have access and understanding of animal behavior or even like nervous systems and such on a deeper level. If I had done it earlier, I would be able to tailor better experiences for the animals that come to my care.
That's true. Well, you're doing it now. I think that's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I think obviously you're both very passionate about what you do, and it feels like, from a pet owner's perspective, it feels really nice to know that there are people out there who I can send my pets to and they will be, well taken care of. Because ultimately that's kind of like the comfort that pet owners really, really need. So if you're thinking about going into the industry, number 1, please truly be, I think, passionate and have a heart. But thank you so much for sharing about the insights about the pet industry, and hopefully this inspires you or scares you. I don't know, but this has been another episode of All Facts No Filter. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.